franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces, to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Allen Pierce, 65 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point splits the uprights, and they're back within a touchdown, 21-14. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be taken down, but first he gets deep into Indianapolis territory. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 3. They're going to look to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And avoids the contact by sliding. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. You look at this Saints defense. They come into this one rounding out the top 10 in the 10th spot against the run.
Now if they could just get their pass defense in line, this unit would be really, really strong. And remember the conversation with the defensive coordinator? He wants them to rush the passer better. He wants to see the quarterback on the ground. They've got to create some sacks.
And he said it starts early and often. We'll see if they can get to him. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
He's put up numbers in this one by pushing the envelope a bit whenever he could with deeper throws. Well, let's play a little philosophy here. Some plays it works, sometimes they're ready for you, and that time they were on guard. Incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Elijah Cansey able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up fourth down. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. This is taken at the 15. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second and 2. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Only a yard there. Sniffed out well defensively, and it brings up third.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So much for the run on third and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
And the Saints first down.
Here we go. Gravity Lions.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And it'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 3.
60 even. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Trap 60. Trap 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Back to throw. It gets this complete to Shaheed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The second-round pick leading this offense well. It'll be a first down.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Back row 80.
And now they'll shift things around. Hands it off out of the gun. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
2nd and 6. He completes it to Olave. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Saints have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throw left side complete. That's Cunningham. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
And I don't think there's any question that this offense is going to need to hit on a few more plays like this. It's been a difficult first half for them, to say the least. And I do believe if they want to get back in this game, they need to start right now. It's kind of like making adjustments. If you try and wait until the half, it's probably too late. They need to get going right here.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this one's incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Chop 60. Chop 60. Mustang 19.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's Cunningham. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
There we go. Warriors 70. Bronco 8. 60. Dragon 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Back to throw again. Open man to tight end Warren. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Tyler Warren from 17 yards out. And the Colts are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
The city just made it sweet. People diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walk into a little.
Now the extra point. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Makes the score Saints 35, Colts 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He's going to look deep down the field. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. The point after is good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but, Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
First down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he's taken down here by the Saints. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
18 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. Though certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up. Down the field, he's got Warren. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. He'll look to throw. Running the slant, and he finds Mitchell. And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Adonai Mitchell, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Colts are able to cut into that deficit. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Liking 18. 70, Timberwolves.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Room here to run. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. 75 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. So first and 10 now from the 30.
60, Vikings, 60, Panthers 60, Panthers 60.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
Now they'll audible to something else.
Ready, ready?
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and 1.
Looking to throw. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
Out now is the field goal unit for New Orleans. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through. And that will extend their lead even further. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
35-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Slam, 70 Lions. Warriors 70. Go.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on third down that they would be looking his way, and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Hawk 70, Hawk 79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown! Tyler Warren in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely.
2-point conversion.
They'll throw now on the final play. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
34.
So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Let's go now. 18, 17, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. Mustang 19, go.
Second and 1. first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
One stay in, watch your keep. Cowboy 8, Warriors 18, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Take over.
They'll look to throw here on first down. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 31-yard line.
Hot track, 60, 70, 60, Buffalo 18.
They'll drop to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Cunningham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a first down, his fourth catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
70 Lions.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the left side, he's got Warren, the tight end. And the Colts are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
But they certainly not shied away from throwing the football as they've leaned on their quarterback to start this game. 4 straight passes right out of the gate, with that last one earning them a new set of downs.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
He'll try again, but he will lose yardage here. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Look at end zone, and he's got his man. It's Woods. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Colts have cut it back within a score. And now the Colts are going to keep the offense on the field as they'll go for 2 here.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So they try for 2, successful. And with it, they're back within a field goal. 42. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that momentum stays in your camp.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 104 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
First down. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
On second down, they'll run it here. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
A quick toss out right. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
19, Charger, 19, 70, 70. Lions. Go.
On first and 10, it's Bigsby. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
65 check. 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Off the RPO, he completes it. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
19 tight. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer.
2nd and 9 now. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Ready? Traffic. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. Ready,
They'll look to throw again. And it is caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 21 yards away. And the Saints will add to their 4th quarter lead.
The kicker on.
A try here for the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Saints 52, Colts 42. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical.
He finds his man complete. That's coming in. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Back to throw now on first down. He finds his man complete. That's coming in. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. First down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a 1-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try and get the ball back again.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Alec Pierce, his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Colts have made it a 1-score game again here in the fourth.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it.
Keeps the score Saints 52, Colts 48.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. 65 yards.
And the Saints look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights. And that pushes the lead up to 11. The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's caught. It's Cunningham.
They wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down. A good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Here's 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw.
Open man down the field. This is Mitchell. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
And the Colts, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard
So in
line.
Saints territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 34. Back to throw.
That's another one complete to Mitchell.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run it right down your throat.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Back to throw again. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Colts are back within a score.
The Colts will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw here. And this is caught. So they took a chance, but they are back within a single point here in the fourth.
Colts, 56.
And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
And now an audible here into something else.
Go.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And some room to run now.
And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. 127 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And now defensively they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And this defense here going to burn their second timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. And it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Bronco 80. Viking 18. Ready, right?
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And a timeout taken. Just 6 seconds away from the 2-minute warning. This defense wanted to stop the clock prior to that, and they do.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So first down went in the wrong direction. They're at the 13-yard line. Here's second and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
And now whistles here and a flag down. Looked like someone got going a little early. Things made a little more difficult after the false start as they try again on second and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. Here we go, a big play and a tight game late. They're going on fourth and goal. They'll look to throw here. That is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth and goal.
Well, it's not the first time we've seen him give one up here during his rookie season. And in this case, zone coverage forced the mistake. He's made some strides week to week in how he's handling the different type of coverages that he's seeing. But clearly, there's some growing still to do.
They'll come up first and 10 here.
They'll look to throw. And they're going to sack him again. The 5th time they've gotten him today, and this one results in a safety. So just nowhere to escape the pressure that time. He goes down for a safety, and that should all but do it here in this one.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you're right. Now they have to kick it away, and this one definitely looks like a lost cause.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it.
On the jump. Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
We got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
In second and 8.
This, in all probability, another run here on second and 8.
Ready? 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
The touch and time are critical for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down.
Ready? 70 Lions.
Now they'll change things up.
18, 5, Dragon 60. Ready?
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
That is intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And
Hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
Now 1st and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. He's got it.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense.
It's now 3rd and goal.
He'll try to pick it up himself. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their number one running option that you've scouted and take away their number one receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Extra point forthcoming. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
63, Saints 61.
The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 tight, 19 tight, top 19, 19, Panther 11, Panther 11.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70, here we go, stop.
And he'll be taken down here, and that is how this one is going to come to an end.
Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So for Indianapolis, they move back over 500 now at 6-5. And they will hit the road next week. Meanwhile, for New Orleans, it's a loss that'll drop them back to 500 through 10 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
act your age. Ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through